Welcome to the Road to Rank 1, the series where we start from the ground up, travel to local Yu-Gi-Oh events, and aim to become the Rank 1 player in the game. So here's how it works. We're starting with just 3 structure decks, and each episode we've got a $25 budget to buy packs and upgrade our deck. Everything we pull, whether from packs or prize support, can help build our deck. And if we don't need it, we'll toss it right into our Road to Rank 1 trade binder, where we can trade for other cards or store credit at our local game shop. But any trades that we make can only be used starting in the following episode. Plus, any store credit that we earn is going to be added to our budget, giving us even more options. We're not just locked into using our structure decks either. The only rule is whatever cards that we play have to come from either cards we pull or that we traded for. The goal? To show that with hard work, smart trades, and a little bit of luck, you can climb the Yu-Gi-Oh rank ladder without breaking the bank. And most importantly, I want to capture the entire Yu-Gi-Oh experience. Starting fresh, cracking packs, trading with friends, upgrading your deck, and dueling your way all the way to the top. At the end of each episode, we'll track our journey using the Yu-Gi-Oh Neuron app, checking in with our progress so you can follow along with every step of the way. Whether you're here for deck building ideas, learning how to trade, meta gameplay, or just sharing the highs and lows of the journey, you're in the right place. So shuffle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's get started on the road to rank 1.
Regenesis is also a really good option for us, actually, funny enough, as well. Oh, we got a Nebulous. And the final card? Oh, a Diabellstar Vengeance secret rare. So there are so many options for us now, and I think today's episode is going to be great. I decided to take out both of the Bingo Machine Goes as well as the Ghost Ogre. For the side deck, I actually ended up taking out the 3 Solemn Strike and our Daruma Cannon.
Drums in? Yeah, go for it. Stand by. Go. Man. It's your turn. Yeah, your turn.
Fresh box. We got 5 packs. This is going to be our $25 budget.
To destroy 1 and 2. True Light Effect to summon?
Yeah, Nixon.
Yeah, okay. Yo, that's a grind, man. So this is the final trade. These 4 for these 2. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I saw what you were playing today. If you drop a unicorn on me, I'm gonna cry.
No!
Normal summon. Okay.
Let's go!
This is our record, and this is what we're ending off at.
This is a set that we all have been waiting for, and by all I mean me, and that's because Primite is getting reprinted finally in Battles of Legend Monsters Mayhem. The time I'm recording this video is June 16th. It's actually not a day for locals. I'm kind of here early, to be honest with you. I really wanted to get this opening done, but the more important thing is the season is coming to an end. For anyone who doesn't know, the Neuron season essentially works in 3-month periods, and the last period has been April, May, and June. Now that we're coming to the end of June, the next season starts in the 1st of July, and that's perfect for us because we are finally going to be able to open up Battles of Legend as well as our OTS pack that we got in our last locals. Battles of Legend reprints all of the Primite cards, which is insane because we're going to be able to start off season 2 with a huge boost thanks to the Primite cards. So let's get to opening this up, and that's why I'm really excited. I'm actually going to locals on today's Monday when I'm filming this video, and locals is until Wednesday, but I just wanted to get into it early and kind of build the deck and see what we can pull. There's a lot of really cool cards in Battles of Legend. I think it's going to be good for our trade binder as well. So we got a Spider Shark over here, Revelation of Hope, Masterpiece. Okay, I mean, I don't think we are going to build a True Draco, but this could be pretty saucy. We have Parlor Dragon Maid with the little stamp over here, which is cool, and Gem Merchant. Okay, so nothing in that pack that we're gonna use. I think Masterpiece might be good in the trade binder. Honestly, technically, if we did pull all of the True Draco stuff, we could play it. Are we gonna play it? No. But more importantly than anything, is the start of season 1 obviously was difficult because we only had 3 structure decks. But now that we're gonna have access to all of the Primite cards, guys, are we building True Draco? Are we building True Draco? But no, seriously, jokes aside though, now that we have access to potentially all of the Primite cards in this set, we can actually build Blue Eyes to its fullest potential. And with that, we can actually start off next season on a really high note, right? We can start off with one of the best decks in the format. We'll also have potentially access to all of the Orcus cards in here. The Orcus cards could be great for us as well. Oh, the Magistus stuff is in this set. Babel here. Okay. Orcus card. And then Bat the Forest Ninja. Nothing to start off those first 3 packs, but like I was saying, we have access to Orcus if we wanted to play Orcus. We have access to True Draco, I guess, if we really wanted to play that. The main goal is here to update Blue Eyes and make it the best possible deck. Now, let me know in the comment section, actually. Oh, let's go! Primite Dragon Barrel, that's what we wanted. Let's go, that's a great pull. Sorry, it completely cut me off, but I'm very happy with that pull. Oh my goodness. Okay, This is what we need more of. We get more of these cards, and we are in a good spot. Unfortunately, until I get more of the Primite cards, I can't really play that, but it's an option for us. That said, back to what I was saying, if you guys want to see me change decks throughout this series, whether it be this season or I guess the end of the season is coming, but next season, I could do that. Oh, Blaze is a good one. Because there's really nothing stopping us from, you know, pivoting from, you know, Blue Eyes to something like Orcus or something like True Draco. Or, oh, that's another banger. That's another banger. Sorry, I'm getting cut off. That is another bang of King of the Imperial Imps. Oh, yeah, if we wanted to play Mitsurizio, this is another really good card as well. So there's a lot of cool cards. Before we get into this last pack, so much is happening right now, man. I'm getting excited. We're opening up packs. Let's savor the moment. Okay, like I was saying though, let me know if you guys in the comment section if you want to see me like switch decks. I don't mind switching decks. Blue Eyes is kind of the deck that we started with, and I really want it to be as strong as possible. This could actually be a pretty good binder card because I feel like people want this card. If you guys want to see me pivot off of Blue Eyes and play another deck, let me know. Again, at the end of the day, this series is supposed to be a realistic version of Yu-Gi-Oh! If you pull cards, the whole point of it is if I pull the cards I need for other decks, why don't I just play other decks, right? You don't have to stick with one deck. And that's potentially something I could consider in the future, right? Now, I think the Secret Rare is actually the second card in the set, or the pack. So I'm actually going to put it in the back here. Alright, so we got our Gem Knight, Lady Lapis, Foxy Toon. We could play Punk as well. Punk has different variants. Gem Knight Crystal, Fabled Realm, and for our Secret Rare, Gem Knight Hollow Core. Okay, I think this is one of the new Gem Knight cards. Okay, so all in all, I'm looking at what we pulled right now, and there's not much that I think we're going to be adding to our deck. I feel like I want to keep the Orcus cards in case I choose to play that in the future. We could put some of this stuff in the trade binder, like the Secret Rares over here. But I will say, we do have two cards that could be getting added to our deck. Barrel, not yet. I can't just play this on its own, unfortunately. I'm going to need some more Primite cards to play this. But it's a really good start because we're going to be able to put it into our Road to Rank 1 box of cards. And then we can play that once we get more Primite cards. Maybe one of the goals of today's video is, of course, we're going to get more Battles of Legend. But we're going to also try to trade for some of those Primite cards, right? Droplet, though, is a great staple to add to the collection. I don't know if I'm going to be playing this right now because it's just not something that Blue Eyes wants to play. It's not a bad card in today's format. I'm going to have to think about this one a little bit more. But these are two cards definitely not getting rid of. These cards over here, I don't see myself playing True Draco if I'm being honest with you. So I'm probably going to put these in the trade binder. If they don't move right away, then I can just hold on to them for future. If they do move, I'm going to use them, of course, towards the Primite cards. All that to say, we did get some trades in the last episode too that I want to talk about. I think we got some huge upgrades for the deck. First off, Harpy's Feather Duster, insane card here in the side deck. I think this is one of the most important cards in any deck in the format. So Harpy's Feather Duster is great for us. Phantasme over here is really good as well because Phantasme is going to provide us with another hand trap. But I will say we don't have that many Malice players at the locals that I go to, so I don't know if I'm actually going to keep Phantasme in the deck. Like, I have it in my side deck right now, but it never comes in. It just never feels like it can come in, so it's just an option for us to have. These are the two cards that, in my opinion, that are going to make the biggest impact over here, and that's Ancient Fairy Life Dragon and Lina. Lina is absolutely insane in the mirror match and in other matchups as well. Lina is just crazy, especially in Blue Eyes because it's so easy to make this. And Ancient Fairy Life Dragon is an insane card that you can tag out your Spirit Dragon to summon this card. If anyone doesn't know, this card can attack while it's in defense position, and it has 3,300 defense. Why is that so good? Because in the battle phase, I can have Spirit on my side of the field, attack with Spirit, trigger the Spirit effect, summon Ancient Fairy Life Dragon. Now this has to be summoned in defense position because of Spirit's effect. However, that's not a detriment because this can attack while it's in defense position and it helps me out some really big monsters. So there are going to be some pretty good changes to the deck for this week's episode. Again, I don't think I'm going to be adding the Primite cards just yet, just because I don't have enough of them. Barrel's not enough, but it is a great start, don't get me wrong. And then we are for sure going to be making some changes to the side deck and extra deck. I'm going to look into the deck now though, and I really want to show you guys what the deck is going to look like at the end of all this. I'm really excited. I think it's only up from here. The fact that we have a Primite card already and we have Droplet for the future is absolutely insane. And then on top of that, we can add some more cards to the trade binder to potentially get some more Primite cards that we're gonna need. So I'm gonna see you guys in a minute. Let me Fury put some stuff together and build a finalized deck for today's episode.
What follows is a brief construction montage. We We hope you enjoyed this brief construction montage.
So guys, I want to be real and I'm really excited for what this deck looks like. I've thought it through, I've made some changes, and I'm going to explain all the changes that I've made. First things first though, I want to talk about some of the cards that I took out. So I decided to take out these cards over here, the 2 Cosmic Cyclone, the Crimson Dragon, as well as the Tyrant Dragon. Now we were playing 2 Tyrant Dragon, but I really never found myself, I don't think a single time, making the second one. So I decided to cut this. It was really tough. I wanted to cut the Azure Eyes because I feel like that card's not great either, but I decided to cut this instead. I cut the Crimson Dragon because until we get Cipher, which is in this set, but until we get it, this has no play in our deck. We cannot really make this viably and do anything with it. So I am taking out for now, but again, this will come back in soon once we get the right cards. And then I took out the 2 Cosmic Cyclone because I just feel like no one's playing backroad decks right now and it just doesn't feel as good. We have the 1 Harpies Feather Duster if we really need it, but otherwise I just don't feel like these are good enough right now to be playing. Additionally, I did talk about playing 3 Phantasme potentially. I decided to keep the 2 Phantasme. I know I talked about how I felt like this card wasn't great, but I do want to give it one more shot because Orcus is now legal post Battles of Legend, and this card is pretty good against Orcus as well, and then of course Malice and some other decks. So in theory, I like the way the deck's built right now, but again, it's one of those things that I have to test a little bit more to find out how I actually feel about it and then play around with the ratios a little bit further. That said, literally nothing changed with the main deck. Okay, I'm gonna go through it right now, but if you guys watched the last episode, it's the exact same main deck. But for anyone who's joining the channel new, welcome to the series, and make sure to check out the last episodes because the last episodes have been great. But for the main deck, we're playing 2 Blue Eyes, 1 Jet, 3 Maiden, 3 Sage, 3 Neo Kaiser. This is something that is going to change once we get more of the Primite cards. I feel like Neo Kaiser is a good starter right now in the deck because I don't have any other options. But once I get 3 barrels or multiple barrels plus the Lords plus the Drill Beam, these can get cut because they're not as useful anymore. I do like the fact that this helps you make the Ultimate Spirit without needing to use a regular Spirit and tagging out. But I just feel like this card on its own is not good enough. So that's why I think when we have access to barrel, this card is going to get cut for sure. But that said, we're still playing 3 Wishes, 2 Roar, 1 Mausoleum, 1 True Light, and 1 Majesty. These are just the best Blue Eyes cards, the most consistent. We don't want any bricks in the deck. Then we're still playing a bunch of hand traps, 3 Ash, 3 Imperm, 3 Droll, 3 Veiler, 2 Crow, and 2 Bell. I was playing this last time, but these are actually a lot better now. And I do have the 3rd Crow. I really debated playing the 3rd Crow, but I decided against it for now. It could change because we still are playing the 1 Ogre. Bell and Crow are really good because if Orcus is something that's going to be popping up a lot more, these cards are insane against Orcus, right? And Ogre is not that good against Orcus, and I feel like people are going to stop playing this. Right now I'm playing it because I am playing 1 Talent, 1 Crossout, and 1 Called By. So essentially this is just a crossout target for me. If people are not playing this anymore, I'd probably just cut it and play like another DD Crow or another Bell. I know for sure I have another DD Crow, so for sure I'd be able to play 3 of this. Bell I only have 2 of right now, but I mean I can trade for a 3rd or find a 3rd somewhere. So these are some options. These are some things that I think about when I'm building the deck, right? What's in the meta right now? What am I going to see at locals? And it's just really important because I feel like when you guys build decks, you need to think about these kind of things, right? So right now I do like how the main deck looks. I think these are going to get a lot more useful for me. But again, if after this episode I find that Orcus is everywhere, I'm probably going to play more Crows, try to find some more Orcus hate in the main deck. For the extra deck, it's really funny actually because I feel like it's always the opposite way. I feel like the main deck is always changing, the extra deck is not. But this time, our extra deck has actually gone through some major changes. So we're still playing the 2 Spirit with Eyes of Blue, still one of the most important cards, if not the most important card. 1 Neo Blue Eyes and 1 Tyrant Dragon. I cut this down to 1 because I never found myself making the second one. But again, we have access to more if we want to play more in the future. We're playing 3 Spirit. We're playing 2 of the Ultimate Spirit and 1 Azure Eyes. This card I don't like at all. I really wanted to cut this, but I decided to play it just because it is another target for Spirit to tag out into. Again, once we cut our Neo Kaiser with the Primite cards, we'll have space because we'll cut the second one of this. The reason we're playing 2 right now is because Neo Kaiser helps you hard make 1, and then I want 1 to tag out into. So that's why we're playing 2, but we can probably hard cut this, probably cut this down the line as well once we have Cipher. So that's probably what's going to get cut next, but for now we're still playing these. Then we're playing the brand new Ancient Fairy Life Dragon. This card is insane right now. I'm so happy to add this to the extra deck. I think it's going to be great for us. 1 Lightstorm Dragon, great for back row. 1 Seal, finally playing the Lina, which I think is going to be very good for us. I have high hopes for this card. And then 1 Typhon. I still like playing this card. I feel like it's really good in some circumstances. So a lot of people don't play this. I might cut it in the future, but right now I do like it. And that's it for the extra deck right now. I think the changes that we've made are going to be really, really helpful for us. And last but not least, our side deck. This has gone through a couple changes, and I'll show you guys that in a second. 3 Nibiru, still playing 3 of this. Not as good against Orcus though. The reason I keep bringing up Orcus is because last locals, I remember a lot of people were hunting for the Orcus cards, so I assume a lot of people want to be playing that, and that's kind of the reason why I've been kind of basing a lot of the deck right now based around that, because I feel like people are just getting bored of the Malice Ryzeal format, and they want to play some of the newer stuff. So that's kind of my theory here. Again, not 100% accurate, but this is what I'm thinking. We're playing 2 Phantasme still. I think this is something that I'm going to test one last time. If I don't like it, I'll take it out. Still playing some Breakers, so 2 of Eclipse, 2 Book of Moon, and 1 Droplet. I decided to play the Droplet. At first, I wasn't going to, but I'm like, you know what? We need some Breakers for going second that are reliable, and I think Droplet is always going to be reliable, especially against like so many different matchups. This is good, right? And then we're playing the 1 Harpies Feather Duster. I'm going to always play this card if I have it, because this card is insane. 1 Skill Drain, and 3D Barrier, rounding off our side deck. Guys, if you compare like our side deck from even like episode 3 to now, and what are we in, episode 7? I think this is 7. This is insane. Or 6. No, this is 7. Episode 7 compared to episode 3, our side deck actually looks like a real side deck now, which makes me very, very happy. I just want to say it hasn't changed too much, but our trade binder is getting a little full. We got all these new cards over here that we just added. I noticed that the last few OTS, we've pulled these guys over here, which is great. So we're going to put these in the binder. These might want to move. So I'm starting to build it out. I mean, it's not perfect just yet. Future Spanko here, and I just want to say I was actually looking into what we had in our tin over here for the Road to Rank 1 stuff, but I do want to say that I'm going to add these into the binder. I know that we potentially could play Orcus. I know that, you know, we could potentially play this as well, but these are meta-relevant cards that I don't see us playing right now, so I'm just going to keep them in the binder. They could help me out in the future, and then if I end up not trading them, I can always just take them out of the binder, right? So I'm going to be putting these in, and everything here is for the series, but these are going into the trade binder. A better binder means more chances to trade.
The deck can change from episode to episode, and in today's video, I am going to be testing out some new things, trying out some of the new cards. If I find that the ratios are just not right, I'll go back to some of the old cards and try to figure out better ratios. But I really wanted to try playing Droplet. I really wanted to try out Phantasme just one more time before I cut it, because in theory, it's not bad against Orcus and some other decks as well. So I am going to be testing it out today, but again, at the end of the day, if I find that I'm not siding stuff in or not finding things helpful, I'm always free to change a deck whenever I feel like it needs to be changed. So with that said, I am super excited. It's still Monday. I gotta wait 2 more days for locals, but you guys don't have to, because we're gonna see you when we get to locals. Let's go.
It is now Wednesday, and I had to pick the hottest day of the year. It's like 35 degrees Celsius, humid as hell. I'm wearing all black, but at least we're finally going to locals. I'm really excited for today's episode, honestly. I think there's a lot that's going to be happening. We got our deck kind of upgraded. We're going to have more Battles of Legend to pull from. We're going to be able to hopefully incorporate the Primite engine starting in the next episode. It's going to be a great day. It's nearing the end of the season. Today's date is actually June the 25th. A season ends, I believe, on the 30th or 31st. I don't know if there's 31 days of June, if I'm being honest with you. But July 1st, the new season begins. So we want to go into season 2 of, I guess, the series, but also of ranked, like the ranking system, and we want to get into that on a really hot start and a hot streak, and to do that we're going to get into some good cards. So with that said, let us get to locals. I actually have time today. Luckily, I'm actually out early today. Let's get to locals. Let's sign up. Let's see if we can get some trades, and let's get started. So we're at game 3, and I'm really excited because, one, I'm here early for once. We get a little bit of time to chill. Looks like some people are starting to trickle in now. It's not super busy just yet, but it gives us a little bit of time to kind of think about what the day is going to look like. I'm assuming there's going to be a bunch of Orcus, because I know that's what people wanted at the last locals. And then I think there's going to be a lot of newer stuff post-Allen, post-Battles of Legend as well. I might see Dragon Maid, because I know that's actually been pretty popular as well. So there are so many things to consider. There's a lot of new decks that I have to probably read a lot of cards for, but I think today's going to be a good day. At the end of the day, it's still a learning opportunity. I think Sneak Peek is actually this weekend, which would also coincidentally be the last locals I would attend before the start of the new season. And I think that's actually going to be a really cool thing, because Duat, although it is a cool set, I'm not sure exactly what it's going to have that'll help us directly, but it'll provide a lot of cool things in the trade binder, because people are going to want new cards, right? So it's going to add that layer of like tradability, stuff that we can put into the trade binder. With that said though, I got to set up the dual cameras, because you guys know Spanko Duels, that's where I post all of the full duels for mine and other people's feature matches as well. So you guys are going to get full meta gameplay on that channel. With that said, let's go get set up, and I will see you when we either start trading or we get into a round 1. At this point, whatever we do next, you guys will see. Take a look. That's the trade binder. That's for the series. I actually added some stuff to it.
So it actually has some pretty decent stuff now. Obviously, the droplet I want. Engravers. I don't think I'm going to be building. Oh, I might want Eclipse Twins actually, potentially, if I ever play a rank 4 deck.
Yeah, just take everything out.
Talents at 1. I have 1 talent already.
I want to try Gem Knights, so I will definitely take this one.
Sure. Necros?
This one, so this 2 should be expensive from the stats. Like the only value card from that set.
Let me take a look. Holocore is a whole quarter. It's actually not expensive at all. Why is it so cheap? Dance Princess? Yeah, it's about $6 actually. Okay, so that's good. That could add up some value for us. Definitely potentially these. So let's see how much these guys are. Return 15 cents. Yeah, literally 30 cents. Wow, there's actually not much in there. Drop.
So like in this case, you might be able to grab the Anarchy from me.
Yo, if you have it, yes, I will take that.
Right
Yeah, let's do it.
You're building Orquest?
Potentially for the series, yeah. Might be.
Oh,
if it's a lot of bulk, so it might be easier for me to build. So this is 2, closer to 2. Okay, hold up. So we're at like 4 here. This is whatever. How much is a talent? You know what? I wouldn't mind getting a talent just in case. How much is that?
1 or 2.
If that's like 1 or 2, I'd be down. $1.60, so about 2. Okay, so 2, 4, 5. Yeah, you want to do that for that?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Boom. New cards for the collection / challenge, and then we are trading away our Necros Princess and our Holocore. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you.
I roll? Yeah. Heavy. 10. 8. I will go first. Good luck. Stand by me. Yeah. I will start with activating
Main places, yeah.
Activate True Light to set a card.
Yeah, place.
Yeah. Activate War. Summon from deck. Thinking.
Very good.
Maiden, effect engrave when void summon.
Yeah, so that's it.
I'm just gonna give you 1 draw.
Sounds good.
I will pass.
Stand by man.
Yep.
I'm gonna lock him off like a bump.
That was good. Nothing on rest. Sure.
Perfect. Deck.
Yeah.
Good target.
Yes.
Engraver, send target True Light.
Yeah, I'll go Baylor.
Baylor, sure. Just to go the search Shark Fusion.
Holy, these guys playing the whole package. Nothing on rest. No Joel, unfortunately. Oh, this is kind of mid.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen this in a while.
Yeah, I'll go chain 1 to search illusion, chain 2 to dump.
Sure.
Special by revealing yourself.
Holy, man has everything. Full up plus full combo.
I did this, I switched off Gazelle.
No, it makes sense. You're good.
Alright, effective fuse.
Unfortunately, yes. Oh, hard summon.
Chainlink 1, target to Reborn Mirror Sword Knight. Chainlink 2, Chimera to draw 1, pop 2.
Let's go.
Okay.
I will go first again in hopes of a better hand and in hopes of no flaw.
Yes, good luck.
Thank you, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's playable. Still loses to flaw. Stand by main.
Yeah, go ahead.
Guards with our normal summon of the best boy. Playing pretty conservatively today. Set 1 more. Pass it. Go ahead.
Drop phase, or go target the spirit.
Holy! I will have to. Yeah, I'm gonna just tag it. It makes no sense to not.
How does that reveal the summon?
Thumbs up.
Soon after.
I will go Main Majesty.
Sure.
Revealing 1 and 2, pop 2. Sure. On res, blue eyes, summon.
Yeah.
Sure. Enter battle. Yeah. 3,000?
Yeah.
6,000?
Yeah.
85? Okay. Let's go.
Let's go main phase.
Yeah, you're good.
Let's go tracks.
You're amazing. Yeah, it has to be in the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
a mandatory.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're good. Yep, that's good.
Okay, I'm target the Lacrima.
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
Graver, put back Glory for cost to summon.
Thinking here.
Sure. 3844.
Put it in attack for now. Okay, you're going first, so you can't attack me anyways. Sentu's crazy.
Yeah.
Draw. Stand by. Main.
Yeah.
Normal summon sage.
Sure.
Activate effect.
Chain Lacrima to shuffle back and summon the
Weaver.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, that's fine. Anything on res?
I go Reckoning Effects. Come on, summon.
Black Roll on something's good, yeah. Numb? Yeah. Trap. Main effect. Nice. This is good. Sage. Effect.
Here you go.
Sure.
Just Chimera Effect on summon, so it's pop 2, draw 1.
Chain True Light.
Yep.
To set a card.
Pop. Moz and True Light.
Moz True Light?
Yeah.
Sure. True Light. Activate wishes.
Cost.
You got it.
I could
I can't play through that and Ash.
I did very too.
Yeah. Oh, that's
insane.
insane.
But it was a cock.
Yeah, I was cooked.
I am back at the exact same spot you guys saw me at earlier, but this time it's with a loss. So we are 0-1 today, unfortunately. What ended up happening was we played against Fiendsmith Chimera, and that deck has a notoriously good matchup against Blue Eyes, specifically because Guardian Chimera can pop True Light every single time, and then Desiree with the trap card for Fiendsmith can also send True Light every time. Now we were able to get it into game 3, as you guys saw, and it was a great match actually. Game 1 I got clapped, game 2 I ended up winning really easily. Game 3 is where it got a little bit more complicated because I had Joel Lockbird, but he was able to end on Chimera Fusion, plus the setup of the trap with the Grave, plus he was able to end on an Ash, which I was like, okay, I can play around Chimera Fusion and I can play against the Desiree. But then he had Ash in hand for my wishes, and I was like, okay, that's all my resources gone. He also had D-Barrier, funny enough, so it never actually mattered. But yeah, just a bad round 1, I guess a game 3 I should say. I don't think I played incorrectly, which is the good thing, because I think at the end of the day, if I'm able to play correctly, that's how you're going to win games. Sometimes you lose to unlucky hands. But we're 0-1. However, on the bright side, as you guys saw, we actually were able to already make a trade, a pretty big trade, which got us some Orcus cards, which is good because I get to take the Orcus cards out of my trade binder and I get to pile them up. But I was also able to trade for a triple Tactics Talent. Now the reason I did that was because I don't need a second one, but I feel like the talents would move faster than the Necrons card that was in the binder. So I got talent kind of to replace it, and then now I get some value in the binder, but I get cards like Droplet and whatnot to add to my collection and add to the deck. Hopefully I can make some more trades today. There's actually a few guys here that I think should have a lot of bulk from Battles of Legend, and hopefully that's going to help me build the deck even further. Of course, we're going to get 5 more packs. I'm just talking to you guys at this point. Let's just send it off here and make some more trades happen, because you guys don't want to hear me ramble all day.
Do you guys want to know what the biggest hack is? This talents is worth less than the one that we have in deck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one out, put the cheaper one in my deck, because, you know, we don't care about rarity over here, and I just dropped all my cards. That's embarrassing. We can put the more expensive one, which I don't even have a sleeve for. You know what? This doesn't need a sleeve. I'm going to sleeve this one up and then put it into the binder, and then this way we can actually get even more value for our triple tactics talent, which means that we get more value in the binder. I like how the binder looks though. It's looking pretty good. Adam, I'm attacking you. Super effective damage. Binder, what heat do you have for me today? I want to make a lot of trades today. Yeah, I hope so too. I got a bunch of Orcus cards actually that I pulled, and then I just traded for some more. So we might be playing Orcus soon. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, take a look. I have some new stuff in there. Some stuff is the same, but some new stuff as well.
Oh, yes.
What?
How about skibbies?
Okay, I'm actually happy I put those in there, because I was like, I don't need them.
Dude, I realized that the deck I wanted to play today really likes Mitsu cards.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think they're very valuable.
Probably not.
Find some value.
But also, all the primate cards like fell off a cliff in value.
I will take as many as possible. Do you have any of the Lordy Load?
I thought I did.
But, oh, why do you have so many drill beams?
I just pulled them all. I might have missed one in here, but I'm pretty sure I didn't.
Let's take a look. Oh, this is everything you pull, so this is all your bulk cards. Oh, yes, please. I will need that.
Ultra.
Which one's cheaper?
Didn't check.
I think this is cheaper because it's a reprint. Whatever's cheaper, because I can't afford the expensive stuff with this.
Yeah, no loads in here. I could have sworn I got one. Maybe I traded it earlier.
That's fine. I can find a load because I can play it as long as I have one load.
Yeah, you need one load, one drill beam.
I pulled one of these actually, so I only need one more after this.
Nice. Wait, I have 2 barrels in here.
Oh, I only saw one.
You only need one?
Oh no, I need 2 actually. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom.
Okay, well, let's see if we can find value first.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll build this next one on.
Dragon Maid, nice. Okay, cool.
I need value anyways.
Okay, yeah, take as much value as you want. If you want stuff like triple tactics talent, I actually just traded for that. If you want value for yourself, I'll trade value. Nice. Actually, if I'm able to build this deck through trade, I won't need to buy Battles of Legend anymore.
Yes.
Go ahead. Nice. Okay, these are actually still about like 5 a pop.
Oh, shit, okay.
so still valuable. Cipher, I don't think is much. Literally 50 cents.
Yeah.
Drill beam, just under $1.
Oh, yeah.
So let's say $1. These are 10.
$1, 10.
Okay. Let me take a look at these values. Oof! Yes, they have value.
Yeah,
I like
value.
that. Okay, $3 a pop.
Sure, so
Cool. 6. Yes.
one Arabasa,
50 cents.
50 cents. So 650. Talon, MP21 Talon.
MP21. That's Rarity Collection.
Ultra.
Mama Ultra. MP21. About $3. I don't think it's more. Yeah, about $3.
so-
Cool. So we're at 650, 950.
50. And
These are probably bulk, to be honest. They're probably no more than 50 cents. Let's say 50 cents each. So that's about 50. So 950 plus $1.50.
works for me.
What's that? 11?
It's about the same.
11. Oh, perfect. That's amazing. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, all I need is a Lordy load. Oh, but I want the Orcus cards. Are the Orcus cards really anything? Oh, and I need Lancias. Okay, hold up. Is there any? How much are Lancias? Because I need these for the side deck.
0 cents. These I don't know.
Let me take a look. This is literally 30 cents. No, the Mayhem's like 30 cents. This one is the one I don't know. I cannot find the Plat Seeker. Oh, oh shit, this is like $10 almost.
Oh,
Okay,
I should sell that.
let's just take these two. You want to throw these in for me?
Yeah.
Thank you, Adam. You are the best. What a trade, boys.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
I don't like this angle as much, if I'm being honest. It feels like this angle just looks better. Better quality, right? But we are back from our round 2. We were up against Dragon Maid. The duelist I was playing up against actually said they didn't want to be on a feature match. And so out of respect, I didn't film any of the match. I was actually filming another friend's feature match, so that'll be on the Spanky Duels channel. But what I can say is that we ended up taking it 2-0. For some reason, Blue Eyes is a great matchup against Dragon Maid. They weren't really able to do much. And when I was able to set up like Spirit, into Ultimate, I think game 2, I actually had Spirit and they set a couple cards and then I went Lightstorm Dragon to pop them and I kind of was able to go for game the following turn. So yeah, Dragon Maid was a pretty good matchup. We took it 2-0, so we're 1-1 on the day. You guys saw the trades that we made. Oh, I want to show you guys. Give 1 sec. I'm gonna get the trades. So of course at the end of the video, I'm gonna show you guys everything we got. But bro, we got all of the stuff that we need. We now have 3 barrels, which is great. We have the 1 drill beam. We just need Lordy load. Now, I don't think anyone right now or anyone I've seen has it just yet. We only need 1 of them because if we have 1 of them, we can start playing Primite as early as the next episode. I still think we're gonna go for Battles of Legend today, even though that we got the barrels, because I think there's some good stuff that we can put in a trade binder. Also, if we pull a Lordy load, then we're gonna be able to play it as well. And having Cipher means we can actually play Crimson Dragon in the extra deck again, and we can start making the really powerful Blue Eyes boards. So I'm really excited. Lancias might not come in just yet because there's not a lot of Malice players here, so I might not be playing Lancias right now. There have actually been a few Orcus players. I've just been dodging them, so we'll see. But I'm really excited. We're making some great trades today.
It's for the series again. You got me my crossout before. All I need is 1 Lordy load. I don't know how much value is in there. I just need a single Lordy load. Okay, let me take a look.
The load is in there.
You do have the load. That's good.
Maybe it's in the bottom.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's not super high. It's not gonna cover much, but yeah, I'll move it. You don't know what it's worth? $1. I'm joking. It's like pretty high. Why is it so stupid expensive for a reprint? Do you want trade bait? Like, there's value. It's just not stuff you probably want. I know. That's what I'm saying. You don't need it. It just you put it in your binder. If not, it's cool. I'm not gonna force you to do it. Obviously. Maybe I just pray to pull one. At this point, I gotta pray to pull one. Thanks, man.
My deck is worse than yours. On a res, Chainlink 1, Entis on the center. Really? Yes. Alright, well, Chainlink 2, Spirit to the 8. Yep. Chainlink 3, Drool. So talented. And I might want to even go Chainlink 4, tag Spirit out to summon none other than the one and only Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit. Chains will now resolve backwards. Summon's good.
Summon, I'm under draw.
Drool,
I want to punch
negate,
myself. Pop.
no pop.
I got basically FTK'd by draw.
Oh no, he got FTK.
As usual, as usual.
You do whatever you want.
Yeah. 7 Tachyon. I'll reveal Honor Arc. Out, and then Swordsman of the Necron.
Oh, you can sit. Oh, because he's water?
Yeah, water for it.
Oh, insane.
A few moments later.
Set a card, and I think I'll pass over.
This is just a monster in the game, right?
Yeah.
Bro. Standby.
Yes.
Main.
Yes.
Emperor. Coolio. Activate wishes, pitching voice.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, let's go, baby.
Activate Divine Hand. I'll summon Metal Tron.
Oh, I actually don't know what this new guy does.
That was new. I'll go effective targeting Maiden in itself.
Chainlink 2. Pitching voice.
Eventually.
Control voice. Back jet. Oh, summon defense. That's fine.
Synchro it is.
Chat, I'm dead.
Enter battle phase. Attack. Jet effect.
Yes.
Attack. Attack. Blue Eyes White Dragon.
First the stream.
Burst the stream of destruction.
You got it, man.
Good games, bro.
Jeez.
So I'm sure you heard our banter, but I ended up beating Adam 2-0. We were playing up against Necroz, and yeah. Listen, the deck is not great, but I also will say that Blue Eyes randomly has a good matchup, and if you draw Jewel and Lockbird, Necroz can't do anything. If you draw Imprim Droplet, Necroz can't do anything. We drew well, he kind of bricked, I had Jewel and Lockbird. We're 2-1 today, but you guys might have seen, Lordy Load is still like 30 bucks. That's gonna be hard. Our trade binder is not there yet. Don't think anyone's seen anything. There was a couple people who had it, but I just wasn't able to trade for it. So we're going back into Battles of Legend. Doesn't make me too upset though, because like, what if I pull a Starlight? I put the Starlight in there. Honestly, now that I think about it, I'm starting to notice that one of the problems is I did pull a bunch of QCRs, and then I kept them for my personal collection. Might have to start putting the QCRs into the binder if we want to get cards like Lordy Load, but I will say, Adam has a lot of Orcus stuff, so we could be playing Orcus soon, because he has pretty much all of it. All I need is the Link 1, which also, funny enough, is kind of expensive. But we are opening Battles of Legend. So we are going to get that. I don't know if there's a round 4 coming up. If there's a round 4, you guys will see it. But we want to get 5 more packs. Hopefully pull a Lordy Load, because if we pull at least 1, we can play the entire engine, which is crazy. If we don't pull any, then we can't play the engine. This is tough, man. This is tough. But on the bright side, we are going in the right direction. Like, this is a step in the right direction for sure. And I'm just generally very happy with how things are going right now.
Should that affect the setup card?
No.
Oh!
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So this game 1 legitimately lasted 30 minutes long, and it was just this is literally 40 times speed, by the way. Like, this is how fast it's going, and it's still like a 40-second clip. Honestly, I don't even want to go through it. This was such a stressful game 1. We end up taking it, as you guys will see later on, but spending 30 minutes on a game 1 should actually just be illegal, because you're gonna see why it turns out to be a very negative thing for me down the line. That said, though, we're able to break through a couple boards. He was able to make a few boards. He was able to break my boards, but we were still able to push through and go for game.
Enter battle. Attack us. Yeah. Alright, what would you like?
First, of course.
Yeah, of course. Good luck.
That's my turn here.
Okay, yep. That makes me feel better, but I feel like one of them is tidy. Drop is ready? Yep. No one says activate effect. I'm gonna activate effective pitch, but to activate True Light. True Light effect is setup card?
I got that just for you.
Oh my god. Bruh. I'm gonna go first. Oh my god, this is not good whatsoever. Can you burn me?
Oh, bird? No, bird itself no.
Oh, so I think I lied.
Oh, we do get overtime technically, that's what's wrong.
Do we?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a 5-minute overtime?
Yeah, that's what I was like earlier.
I didn't know that. Okay. Oh, that would have changed some of my plays actually. Originally I was gonna do this. I didn't want to do this, but then I was like, oh shit, we're going into time. So then I didn't know there was an overtime.
That was a heartbreaking round 4. So we ended up losing. We are 2-2 on the day, which means we didn't qualify for top cut. And essentially, I don't want to make any excuses, but I was playing for time because we were about to go into time, and I was like, you know what? It's gonna end up being a tie. I was actually trying to play so I could do a little bit of damage because we had enough time where he would have probably passed it back, and I could have done a little bit of damage. But then I didn't know this. Apparently there was like a 5-minute overtime that was added, and then I was like, oh, well, the plays I made was specifically because we were going into time, but then we didn't go into time. So it kind of sucked. I ended up losing that way. In game 3 too, that's the worst. But it is what it is. I will say though, we already got our 5 packs for the episode, so $25 budget. This is going towards the next episode, of course. We are looking for the Lordy Load, of course, that's the best card. But then also if we get any really good trade bait or Lancias or just good stuff in general, that's always going to be really good for the channel. But I will say, in the series, I will say though, the trades today were insane, okay? I want to show you guys everything we got. We got the Sephir Dragon, crazy for us. We got 2 barrels, we pulled 1, so we have 3 now. The Drill Beam, of course. 2 Lancias, not just 1, we got 2 Lancias over here. That's going to be relevant, maybe not right away, but in the future. And then we got these cards over here. Specifically Droplet, I think it come up right away. These ones I don't think are going to come up right now, but it's good to have for the future because I think they're relevant cards for the format or future formats. So thank you guys all for watching.
watching. That is the day, pretty much. I think it was still overall a really good day. Sneak peek is coming up, which should be the last episode for this season. And then we're going to be going into season 2, which I'm very excited for because the deck is very, very powerful now. And we're slowly starting to build for other decks. You know, if we end up playing Orcus and other decks in the future, it could be a good opportunity for us. So thank you guys all for watching. Oh, before I end off, this is what our rank is to end off the day. I think we've gone up. I hope we've gone up at least because, you know, we did go 2 wins at least. Granted, it always depends because if a lot of other people play and then gain more points, then we're kind of in a sticky situation. We'll see. That's what we have for today. Thank you guys all for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. This wouldn't be possible without you guys. So I appreciate you all. With that, Spanko, signing out. Peace.